Hello guys, thank you for joining my channel. My name is Tiana G and I am going to be doing a video today where I show you guys how I got my life together for 2023. Last year was a little bit of a rough year. I did a lot of traveling. It was a lot of fun. I think every month last year I went somewhere. I went to Georgia, I went to Tennessee, I went to North Carolina, I went to Panama. I went to Greece last year. It was a kind of a big year for me. I did so many things. And I also went to a Justin Bieber concert. I went to a JoJo Siwa concert. We were just living it up. But I think this coming year, we're going to take it a little bit slow. So, to prepare myself for this coming year, I did a really huge deep cleaning in my room. I completely took everything out, threw everything I don't need out, reorganized because this year we're going to build on our skills. So, the first thing we did, we had to organize this closet. Organize this closet. My closet was just full to the brim with so many things. I had to reorganize my top shelf. It has a workout section, some extra books. Also, I had some shoes that I wear like frequently in my hiking boots, my picnic basket, and also some shipping supplies because I used to have like a small business that I might actually try to restart up this year or maybe the following year. I'm going to try to lay down the foundation work for that. So, coming soon, check that out. And so I also had these two big bins, and so I took some time to reorganize those bins. I put some of my camping stuff and my van stuff in one bin, and then the other bin had like, I don't know, some like blow dryer, straightener, stuff like that, things I don't really use that often in it, and some like organizational stuff, and also like my suitcases I put in that bin, like my bags, like my carry-on bag, stuff like that. And then I also moved my white dresser into my closet just to like save up some space because I knew I was going to get a desk for my room as well. So I needed to kind of like find a way because I don't want my room to feel cluttered. I do have a pretty big room, as you can see. Like, it's a pretty big, and I have a lot of floor space, and I wanted to maintain that floor space. And then I have this 3-tier arts and crafts stand, I guess. I don't know what it's called, like arts and crafts storage, rolling storage. And I reorganized that. I took everything out and put it in categories like miscellaneous, brushes, and paint pens. My miscellaneous, we had like my varnish, my hole punch, my washi, and my like glitter, stuff like that, even like some hanging wire, all kinds of stuff. And then I organized that into like a black bin. But this is more of a starting ground because later I did change this up a little bit, but I started here, putting all my pens and like paint pens into this bin, as well as like my hole puncher and stuff as well. And then we moved on to like my brushes. And I had quite a lot of brushes that I didn't even realize because I mostly just used 2 sets of brushes. But now I have like my acrylic brushes, my sponges, and all these things in like a nice vase. It's a tall cylinder vase, and also I put some rulers in there. So like I would say my art tools are in there, and even like some art spatulas I also put in there, and it's working perfectly. I also have a sketchbook pile, and I have quite a bit of sketchbooks. I didn't realize I had so many to begin with, and some of them are not even open. And then I had my paints. So I had some gouache paints, and I had quite a few watercolor paint sets. I did end up throwing away one set, my Winsor Newton set. My niece used to use it, and she put so much water in it and just would like close it with it full of water, so like the paints expanded, and now they like pop out of their places, their little containers, and I just threw that out. It's just too much trouble. I just threw it out, but I kept the rest of my paints. So and now we're moving on to my cart. And I organized them where I put my basket and my brushes on the top, things that I need to get handy, and also like my graphite pencil holder, my HB set, I put that on top, as well as like my varnish and stuff, my paint palettes. That's all on the top shelf. On the middle shelf we have my paints, my gouache, my watercolor, and I did have like a tube of acrylic paint that I put in there. I also put some tape, and I also put my containers that I kept that held my brushes. I put them there because there were some of them that are quite reusable, like yeah, like I could use it again. It wasn't made out of cardboard or anything, so I put that down there because if I travel I can just fill brushes up in there and take that with me. And then on the bottom shelf I have all my sketchbooks on the bottom shelf because I don't need a easy access to multiple of those at the same time, so like it could fit at the bottom and be okay. Also, this dresser was full of junk, so I just also cleaned that up and put my clothes in there. Keep on moving on. And then finally my desk came, and so I kind of reorganized things, and I also bought some containers because I realized that I can utilize some of my desk space because it's a 2-tier desk. I also had this cork board and dry erase board, so I just put it up there too. Why not? I also reorganized these shelves because they definitely needed it. So I moved all my brush pens and like metallic markers into one thing, and then I put like my sketch pens and colorful pens and like my pencil eraser and white, silver, pens that are like my detail pens. Put that in the second tier, and then the third tier, my sponges and my kneaded erasers and stuff in that tier, and also like the things that I hold my pages open, my clamps, I put that in there. And then the last one, I got myself some what are they called? They're like papers and stickers that you can use for scrapbooking. I thought that would go amazing with my bullet journal. And then my tapes are in there, my hole puncher, and my circle ruler is in there. I guess it's a ruler. And so yeah, that those are like the things that I grab and use a lot. So I was like, yeah, I'll put that in that container. I like this flow, like it's coming out really good, and so I'm really excited for this coming year, and maybe I can get more creative, because previously I was sitting on the floor with like a floor art table and doing art, and that was really stressful on my butt. So maybe I will be more motivated if I didn't have that. So there we go. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can see all the art and all the stuff that we're gonna do this year. And I'll see you later. Bye.